particular video, I am going to talk about routing. As you can see that sidebar have some of the routing. If you will click the basic info, then if you will click the little complex, then a route is become change, and accordingly this component is appearing. It means this you know this page is, this section is appearing, and this is the constant. As you can see, so this is a sidebar, and above it is a header. So how you can make it like that? So let's talk about. So before understanding this complex form, we need to understand this one, so that you guys can understand everything in a better way. Okay, so you can see this is the basic code. One by one we will try to understand. As you know, to using the routing in the React, you have to include it a router. You can see from the React router down, you have to include it. So it has been included, right? And then in that in this section you can use the link, and through the link uh, you need to define the route. Means if someone will navigate this particular route, it means basic or carpentry like that, then what should happen? Then you are saying that open this component. The component is basic info and carpentry. This is the name of the component we have imported here. Okay, so if someone will navigate this route, then what should happen? You have to decide, and you can decide in this way. So if this route will there, then this component will open. The component is basic info like that. But how you can do left side or a header? So as you can see that we have used another component here. The component name is sidebar, and this particular component we are basically are doing something. Okay, so let's try to understand about this component. So as you know that in any of the application you are creating a function. So basically what function is doing? So if a bunch of logic is required multiple times, so you can create functions, and you can pass some parameter, and accordingly that code will execute whatever written in the functions. And if you want to access that particular code, you just need to call that particular functions or method. So how you are calling? You are calling and passing some parameter as an argument. So whatever argument you are passing, accordingly you are getting a result or output. Similarly, so through the functions you can use the reusable code. Means that chunk of code you can reuse multiple times. You just need to call the functions. In the similar way, in the React, you can create a component, and you can use that piece of code. You can reuse multiple times very easily. So you need to break your application in a small component, and whenever it is required you can use it. So this is the best practice you need to follow in the future. If you want to do same type of functionality, you just need to use the component. You don't need to write again the same code, similar code again and again. So this is the reusability of the component. Due to this, you have to create a component. Now that's why we have used here the component. Now, component is there are two type of component in React. One is the functional component, and another one is the class component. So, function component is just like a functions and whatever you are doing. And as I said that in functions you are passing something as an argument. The similar thing you can also do it here, but where we are calling it as a argument, but here we are calling in the term of React props. So you understand about the props and state is very famous keyword, and I hope that you know about it, about props and you know uh, props and state. So accordingly that uh, you can pass anything to that particular component as a props like a argument. You just need to pass it as a here, and you can also pass the children. This is basically a children you can pass in this way. Okay, so this is the sidebar. Okay, Now what you have to do, I hope that you understand about these things. Now let's go to the sidebar component and try to understand. So this is a sidebar component we have imported here before use. Okay, so as you can see that we have used here the class component. When we are generally preferring the class component, like if through the class component many thing you will get many many thing from the React you will get through the class component. So it is recommended that if you are using the complex, if you are building a complex logic and there is a complex form, you use a class component instead of functional component. However, if a little bit logic are required, then you can use the functions component. So here we have used the class component. So you can notice that as you can see that it is just a class and we have extended the parent class which is the component. So we are inheriting the parent class property or method to the child class. Now we can access many things from the this parent component means parent class. The parent class name is component. It is comes from the React. It's already code is written out of the box and this is provided by the React. Now, as you can see that whenever you are creating an object or anything you are calling the class, then this constructor method is first time will call. So this is very important method. So you have passed the props means whatever props you will pass. As I said that you pass something as a props means as in the term of function. As I said argument. The similar thing here I am saying props. So you have to collect it. How you will collect? So you need to collect in this way. Constructor props. Now as you can see that we have used the super method. Why it is? See, this props is also required to parent class. So here the parent class is component. So this component also required this props, this data of the props. That's why we have sent the data to the parent class using the super keyword. Super we have passed the props to the uh, parent class. Okay, so here parent class is nothing but a component we have extended and we have instantiated the state. So as you know that state and props is very useful and important um, important keyword and important term basically you have heard. Now whenever this state value will be get changed, modified, this render method will be re-render. So basically what they are doing, they are comparing the virtual DOM or virtual DOM or real DOM, and accordingly the data will get updated. Okay, so this will called and in this way after comparing the data will be get rendered. So this is re-render. Re-rendering will happen whenever you will update the value of state. Okay, you have understand about it. Now you have returned something. What you have returned? You have returned the HTML code. This not a HTML, it is a JSX, but it looks like a HTML because as you can see that class is the class capital N class name like that because it comes from the JSX. It is a JSX syntax, but generally it's look like HTML. So only little bit difference. Okay, but the React said that you have to bind uh, in a opening or closing tag. So you can bind in through the div. So one option is to bind something, some of the code, some of the HTML or JSX code in the div. Okay, you just need to write a div and opening or closing bracket, opening or closing tag. You can add this code. This is the one way. Another way is to use the fragment. If you don't want to use the div tag, then fragment. This comes from the React. You can also use in this way. Otherwise, the third option is that you can use like that here and then this one. Within that, you can put your code. So this is also the way you can do it. So these are the way that you can use here. Okay, you understand about it. I hope you understand. Now, as you can notice that this is the div and a side, side nav. This is the class, and this class is doing something like we are making is a, you can see the sidebar, and then the sidebar there are two links are available. One is for the basic info and little complex form like that. Okay, so it means but here you can notice that we have used a now link instead of link. Why? Let's talk about these things. As a general you have to use the link only, but I have used here the now link. What is the reason behind it? So this is the very for the React routing, reactrouter.com. You will visit this site, then you will search about the now link. You will get all the information about the now link. So let's read something about it. A special version of link that will add styling attribute to the rendered element when it match the current URL. See, this is the now link. It means it's you know, suppose if you want to make it fade if it is not active, and if it is active, then you can make it a little bold. And if you don't want to activate this route, so there are lots of things you can manage through this now link. So as you can see that active class name, you will get a class name. This is the example also written here, the class name. And active style, here you can see exact, boolean, strict, is active. We are using a lots of property and to manage this link. So this is a very good thing, and along with the example you will get here. So along with the example you will get everything from here now link. Okay, so I hope that you are understanding these things very well. You can refer to this example so that you can understand very easily. So that's why we have used here the now link, because we are getting a lot more functionality than link. And some of the thing is also we have written, however it is not working. As you can see is that this check active, this check active is not returning anything. It should return a boolean value, false and true, like that. Accordingly this will work. Okay, and now let's talk about this is the header. As you can see this is the main and this is the header. Okay, you understand. Now you understand about the sidebar. Let's talk about the header. Header nothing is just the admin name, because our main purpose is to make this dynamic form. Okay, that's why we are just try to make it little bit simple. That's why we have did. So this is the admin name, it is appearing from here. But as you can notice that here it is after this header, this section have a complex form is appearing. So this is nothing but a component. This it is just a component, right? So this component is get rendered according to the route, and that's why we have written this dot props dot children. It means uh, here in the app.js, as you can notice these are the children. Okay, if this route will be available, then this component will open. So where it will open? So it will open here where it is you have written here the children, because you are not passed anything as a props through like that here, like a property. If you can also pass here, but if you will write something within this component, within this tag, this is a sidebar, then uh, in this particular element if you will write, then this will be appear passed through the props, as a children. So that's why this dot props the children that will be appeared here. So as per your navigation of the route, that particular component will be appearing here in this particular section. It means this will appearing after the header, which is the admin name, and then all these things are appearing. So this is very simple. I hope that you are understanding very well. And if you will face any problem related to this routing, then definitely let us know. I will also try to explain it in a better way. If anything is missed, or if you didn't understand some of the thing, so you can also reach out to me. And if you need this particular code, then you can contact through the WhatsApp directly, and since there are few people are watching this type of development video, so I don't have a issue to provide you the source code. So definitely I will provide you the source code. However, I can put in the GitHub, but I would not like to share this GitHub link. So uh, I will share through the WhatsApp. Okay, so you can contact, and I will share so that you can understand in a better way. So in the next video, I will talk about in the more detail. I will move toward this component, and this is basically two component. One is the basic info, and another one is the carpentry. And these two form basic info and carpentry. We will talk about from in the next video. You will find the link. You will find the link in the uh, playlist link in the description. So thank you for watching. If you will face any problem related to this, then definitely let us know.